Georgia. Game 1 saw North Georgia fall to the Moccasins 6-9 after a comeback fell just a tad short. We are already underway here in Game 2. No outs in the inning, but we are facing a 2-0 count now. And here is Cooper Wow with the starting lineups first for North Georgia.
For North Georgia, we got Andrew Zapata in center field again. We got Jace Bowen at third. Riley Frost is going to be the DH. Levenstein's playing first again. Josh Sosa is still in left field. Edwin Bowman in right field after he subbed in last game. Will be staying there. Connor Frost playing second. Brady Skipper will be coming into place shortstop, and Jack Davis at catcher. Elrico Riley is currently on first, I believe. Yes, first after a base hit. And right now at the plate is Jevin Relaford, who lines one into left field. And that'll get runners on first and second for us here in the first inning.
Today's first inning is presented by Walden Realty, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
This will bring number 6, Jeff LaCory, to the plate. On the mound for your Nighthawks is Matthew Hurd. That ball is going to be fouled away. This count will be 0-1. Nighthawks are hoping for a different result here. It would be great to continue their momentum off the end of the last game. Even though they lost, Nick Levenstein's had a 3-run home run in the bottom of the ninth. They scored 4 runs in that inning. This will be a double play. That was incredible. That was incredible. Nick Levenstein's in perfect position to make the play right there. The line shot right to him. And then he runs and taps the bag, and that'll take Relaford off the base, and LaCory obviously out on the catch.
Good job by Levenstein's using his stretch there.
Elrico Riley at second. Mitch Donofrio at the plate. Good move there to keep the runner honest from Hurd. Nobody on the bag for him to throw to, though, so. Batter checks. That'll be outside for ball 2. Bit overcast now over at Lynn Cottrell Park in Dahlonega. That'll be over the plate, though. Matthew Hurd gets his first strike of this at-bat. So that'll be 2-1. 2 outs.
Matthew Hurd earning the win against Mars Hill on February 5th, pitching 5 innings, just allowing 2 hits in that game.
This is grounded up the middle. Shortstop gathers. Levenstein's with the catch, and that'll be the end of the side.
So that'll take us to the bottom of the first, where we will see the Nighthawks take the field for their offense. Opata leading things off here for North Georgia. We'll be right back with you on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, Our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
Meet Harper. Harper was born to care and always had your back. Like the time she spotted a friend's rogue retainer, a threat of a permanent overbite, and made the save just in time.
I got you. Thanks.
Today, Harper still has your back as a teammate at Truist, the bank with Truist One checking.
I got you. Thanks.
With no overdraft fees, a negative balance buffer, and automatic upgrades, it's the checking account that has your back.
Back with you here in Dahlonega as we look to get things going for North Georgia. Andrew Sopata at the plate for the Nighthawks.
Andrew Sopata saw a lot of action defensively last game. There were a lot of balls that went out to center field for him. He'll foul that one away. Your defensive lineup for the Moccasins is Elrico Riley in right field, Jevin Relaford in short, Jeff LaCory at first, Mitch Donofrio at second, Bryce Safrowich in left, Julio Cortez is behind the plate, Roshan Riley is at third, Deontay Starks is in center, and on the mound is Eric McCatty. Through ball there, it's 1-1. Now Potter will foul that one out to the street, 1-2.
Opata with 5 at-bats in the last game, 2 runs and 3 hits. Looking to repeat some of that success in this game.
This will be a base hit. It'll get through. Shortstop, Jevin Relaford could not make the grab.
Now batting number 29, Jace Bowen.
This will bring up Jace Bowen for the Nighthawks. Looking to advance Zapata here. It'll be a called strike. 0-1. Pickoff attempt, close for Apata, but he'll stay on the base paths.
You always got to keep an eye on him when he's on base.
Very fast. Faked the steal there. Coach Cantrell doesn't give a signal here. Over at third. Another pickoff attempt. They won't get him again. Zapata was ready for it. Bowen Fouled that one off in the direction of the parking lot. Over the third base dugout. Oh, and 2. Another pickoff. McCarthy really doesn't want Apata on the bases here. Understandable, of course. And this one will be high, 1 and 2.
Jace Bowen in the game 1 of the series. Just 4 at-bats, just 1 hit in that game. So the Peach Belt Conference Freshman of the Week looking to get things going here in game 2.
McCarthy sets, delivers. Apata's going, and he's gone. Safe at second. I think Relaford might have dropped the ball right there.
Number 23, Riley.
But they did strike out Bowen. So that'll be 1 out. Opata's now in scoring position. As I mentioned earlier, it's overcast. There's a bit of right to left wind, as you can see from the flags on the center field wall. It's getting a little bit chilly out there. Ball 1.
Riley Frost with 5 at-bats, 2 runs, a hit, and an RBI in game 1.
That one's going to be high and inside, 2-0. That'll be over the inside of the plate. 2-1 for Riley Frost.
Got a good crowd here today at the Steiner for game 2. A couple members of the North Georgia women's basketball team in attendance, as they have a big game tomorrow against Peach Belt opponent Lander.
Certainly a must-win.
Definitely. It's been a rather unusual year for the Nighthawks women's basketball squad, as they've lost, I believe, 5 out of their last 6.
Very uncharacteristic from that squad.
Not too typical of them, so definitely a big win if they're able to get back on track here to close out their season.
That'll be called strike over the inside of the plate. Full count now for Riley Frost. Be absolutely huge if he could either walk or get a hit here. Anything out of the reach of the infield would likely score Apata. Frost tries to turn on that inside pitch. Can't quite get it into fair play. We'll go towards the Nighthawks dugout, and we'll do it again. McCarthy stares down Apata. He did not go. Frost checks. And that'll be a walk for Riley Frost. It's a close check there. Plate umpire had to signal for one of the field umps to make the call, which was called safe. And this first pitch will be in a strike over the plate for Levensteins. Had a big 3-run home run there. Tried to continue what would be the last of the Nighthawks scoring in game 1, but good effort from them nonetheless to keep fighting.
Almost mounted the comeback there in the bottom of the 9th. Couldn't come away with it, unfortunately. Still building some good momentum going into this game.
Absolutely.
That solid last inning.
This one's fouled off of Levenstein's foot, I believe. Came into fair territory for a second, but count will be 1-2. And 1 out. Apato's on first, or Apato's on second, excuse me, after a base hit. Frost walked, took first base. Hit here would be huge. Swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout for McCarthy.
Now batting, number 22, Josh Sosa.
His second strikeout of the inning. Florida Southern's pitching was pretty good in game 1, but McCarthy balked right there, as motioned by the ump. So Apata and Frost will both get a free base. That puts 2 runners in scoring position now for Josh Sosa. Anything into the outfield might be able to score 2 if it's on the right side. Or deep. Sosa watches that one go by. Now it'll be 0-1.
Opata definitely in dangerous position here. If you're the Moccasins.
That one's going to be outside. 1-1 now for Sosa. Looking to blow this game open. An early lead would be incredible for the Nighthawks. This one's grounded towards Coach Cantrell, the third base coach right now. Fielded well by him, I might add, especially with no glove. Seen him do it before. This will be a drop third. If he can get there in time, he cannot. So Josh Sosa will strike out. And that'll retire the side for the Nighthawks in the first.
So that'll take us to the second inning. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
Greatness. Greatness is defined as striving to succeed. It is giving everything you have to achieve your goals. It's not defined by the numbers of games you lose, the numbers of shots you miss, but it's the risk in failing that will define your greatness. You earn it by showing up early, by pushing yourself every day, by working harder than everyone else. And when you've reached that point of giving up, you don't. Most people are good, others are great. Find your greatness.
Back with you here in Dahlonega as we look to get things going for the top of the second inning. Today's second inning is presented by Howard Brothers, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Up the plate now is the designated hitter, Connor Berry. Fouls that one away. The count's going to be 1-2. Again, Matthew Hurd on the mound.
Connor
Last
Berry
inning,
with a home run for himself last game.
that'll be out off the plate. Ball 2. Last inning ended with Mitch Donofrio out, coming off of a double play from Nick Levenstein's, a solo double play, I might add. Barry argued that one hit him, but he swung and hit it, so it's foul. 2-2. Run it back. He swings at that one, even though he's hit by it, and that should have been strike 3 since he swung, but we'll do it again anyways. This will be fouled off toward the Mocs bullpen. Nobody warming up right now. Nobody warming up for either side yet. This one's popped straight back to Matthew Hurd. Will be out number 1. Does it all himself right there. Strong work.
Now batting number 8, Bryce Safarwich.
This will bring up Bryce Safarwich, left fielder today. Safarwich will watch the first pitch go by. Strike 1. Second pitch is inside, almost hit him. Matthew Hurd being very aggressive on the mound. Counts 1-1. 1 out. That one's popped high and far into left. Might be, it's over. It's going to be a home run for Safarwich, and that will give the Mocs a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second.
All the Mocs home runs coming today. All going to that left outfield. Been favoring that side a lot today.
Now batting number 16, Julio.
Definitely been a hot spot for the Moccasins batting lineup. So bring up Julio Cortez. He's the catcher. Swings and misses at strike 1. Whoops. Cortez pops that one up in the right. It'll be caught by Bowman.
Number 13,
Will be out number 2. Swing for Roshan Riley, the third baseman. Watches the first pitch go by. Hurd doesn't get it over the plate. So it'll be 1-0. Moving quickly though. Evens it up at 1-1. This will be grounded down the third baseline. Foul. Back to Hurd. 1 and 2. Vibrant orange bat for Roshan Riley. This is going to be popped up into shallow center for Andrew Zapata, who continues to have a great day in the field.
And that'll take us to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
Back with you here in Dahlonega as the Nighthawks look to get things going here in the bottom of the second. Edwin Bowman up to bat for North Georgia.
Back-to-back strikeouts by McGatty ended the last inning. Stranded 2 runners on base. That was Apata and Frost off of a base hit and a walk, respectively. Bowman swings at strike 2. Says that he went. Couldn't pull the swing back in time, so that'll be another strikeout for McCarthy. This will bring up Connor Frost. Really need to get something going for the Nighthawks. Get a response at least to the home run from Safarwich in the top half. Ball 1 there. Good eye from Frost. Watches another one over the inside of the plate, and that'll be called strike 1. 1-1 now. Puts the bat on a ball there. Just going to be popped up in the left. Left fielder calls off Relaford, the shortstop. And that was Safarwich that made the catch. And this will be 2 outs now for Brady Skipper. Playing short this game. Watches ball one inside. McCarthy's loving the inside half of the plate. Puts one over it. 1-1 now.
McCarty's been pretty solid here on the mound for the Mocs so far.
That'll be ball two. This one's popped up by Skipper on the right side. Stays in play. And the first baseman, LaCory, will make the catch.
And that'll take us to the third inning. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back with you here in Dahlonega as we get things going here in the third inning. Today's third inning is presented by Captain D's of Dahlonega, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
It's Deontay Starks, the center fielder, up at the plate right now, and he goes down 0-2 early. Herd's working pretty well right now. Doesn't hit his mark there. That one was in the lefty batter box. 1-2. This one's fouled down the third baseline. Of course, the Moxon's head coach again fielded well. Coaches are doing a great job today.
Good throw to home. Good throw to the pitcher's mound too.
Yes, sir. Putting together good game plans and good fielding examples for the players. Someone had to do a hop there in the Moccasins dugout. As that grounder was foul. Went right at him. Quick reaction there. That wall is high. 2-2. Strike three. Swinging.
Now batting number 1, Elrico Riley.
This will bring us back to the top of the lineup. Elrico Riley, number 1, both on his jersey and in the batting order. Watches strike one. And this one goes deep into left field, not quite to the warning track. It'll be caught by Josh Sosa for out number 2.
number 42, Jevin Relaford.
Almost had enough on that one, just not quite.
Relaford foul that one back towards the on-deck circle of the Moccasins. Good pitch right there from Hurd. Sorry. Curved it over the outside of the plate for strike 2. Forces Relaford to defend the plate now. And he does just that, fouling that one away. It's going to be outside after no call from the ump. One and two. Relaford swings and misses. Strike 3, out 3.
Yeah, and that'll take us to the bottom of the third. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back with you here in Dahlonega. Jack Davis looking to open things up here for North Georgia.
Ben, number 9 here. This is catcher Jack Davis. Lines that one into center. Easily caught, though, by Deontay Starks.
Back up to bat, number 28, Andrews Okada.
Now we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Andrews Okada had a base hit in the first inning. This time he'll watch strike 1. Outside. Good eye there from Apata. Still 1-0. Bottom of third. Only run so far was a Safarwich home run from the Moccasins. Apata fouls that one down to the plate. 1-2. Have to work his way back now. McCarty sets, delivers. That ball's high. 2-2. Another good eye there from Apata. That one's lined down the first base side. Bounced into the back wall foul. The bench just missed the bench by the Nighthawk bullpen. Still no one warming up for either squad.
Opata leads the Peach Belt Conference with 8 runs scored. He's tied with his teammate Riley Frost, both with 8 runs apiece.
Good job there from Apata to watch ball 3. Looked like he was getting a little bit antsy, had to hold the swing back. Full count now for Apata. And that one's in the dirt. Opata's going to get a free bag here.
Number 29, Jace Bowen.
And that walk will send Jace Bowen to the plate. Bowen struck out in the first inning. Looking for a different result here. It's going to be outside for ball 1. McCarty is a righty pitcher. He's got his back turned to Apata. Won't stop him from throwing another pickoff at him. Unsuccessful now against Apata for the 4th time this game. Should probably just focus on the batter. Maybe he shouldn't. That one's lined at the scoreboard, and it's going to be an extra base hit. Scores a run in Apata, and it will stand as an extra base hit for Jace Bowen.
Nice job there from Bowen. He leads the Peach Belt Conference. He's second in the Peach Belt Conference with 8 hits, make that now 9 on the season. Now he's in a tie for first place as he puts the Nighthawks up, or ties this game at 1 apiece.
Riley Frost walked in his first at bat. Only 1 out. So Bowen will not be running on anything. That one will be high and inside, ball 2. That one's in the dirt. Bowen's going to go, and he's going to get third. Makes Frost's job a lot easier. Just about anything into the outfield should result in a Nighthawk run. And I believe the first Nighthawk lead of the day.
I believe so.
Spent all of last game either trailing or tied. Riley Frost will be walked. And that will bring Levensteins up to the plate. And the coach is definitely going to want to talk about it. He walks out to the mound, brings in the infield. This probably won't be a pitching change, but definitely a little bit of strategizing, as Levenstein's in the cleanup spot is not to be messed with, especially with runners on the corners.
Levenstein's looking for back-to-back homers, back-to-back games.
Trying to be back-to-back 3-run homers if he gets one here. That one's high over the plate. 1-0. Only one out in the inning. That was Jack Davis. Since then, Apato's walked. Bowen hit him in on a double. And Frost just walked. Now Levenstein's is up 2-0.
Levenstein second in the Peach Ball Conference in walks with 6. So if he's able to get on base here, that'd leave the bases loaded for Sosa.
That ball gets away from the catcher. It's Julio Cortez behind the plate. Because that ball got away, Frost is going to get second for free, which means there's no force at second base now. To get Frost or Bowen out, it's going to require a tag. And Levensteins will walk. That'll change everything that I just said, as the bases are now loaded. So tapping on any bag now will be an out.
Number 22, Josh Sosa.
That'll bring up left fielder Josh Sosa. Bases loaded. It's a big at bat here. Anything in play. It's not going to be enough. He's going to have to get this one at least out of the infield, because the infield is going to be looking to turn 2. Get out of the inning. Watch us strike 1 there. Fouls this one over left or the right side of the stands. He's down 0-2 quickly. If he can get this ball into the outfield, score a run. Swings and misses. That'll be strike 3.
Number 24, Edwin Bowman.
Bowman comes up now, 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. Struck out in the second inning. Was lead off in the second inning. He'll be looking change that result here. Bit of redemption if you can get a base hit. Watch us strike 1. McCarthy's done a pretty good job so far with runners on. Stranding multiple runners today. Bowman swings. Strike 2. Really don't want to strand 3 here, especially when they've given you 2 of those.
It's a big at-bat here for Bowman.
That one's lined left field, or right field rather, drifted under and caught for out 3, unfortunately.
And that'll take us to the 4th, but not before the Nighthawks can get on the board here, tying up this game. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, ready to get things going here in the 4th inning. Today's 4th inning is presented by Chattahoochee Group, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
The plate, I believe, is Jeff LaCory. Bounced into a double play in the 1st inning. Won't be able to do that again here, as there's no runners on for him to mess up. That one just misses the outside of the plate. Ump calls it 2-1. LaCory fouls that one off over the third base dugout. It'll be 2-2 now for LaCory. Let's see what Hurd has for him. Gets him swinging. Great pitch there from Hurd. Got it over the outside of the plate. Made LaCory swing. That'll be out number 1.
Yeah, great pitch there from Hurd.
Donofrio swings at strike 1. I feel like we haven't seen a whole lot of first pitch swings so far this game. Donofrio watches the second pitch for ball 1. Evens up the count. And swings the third. Strike 2. Hurd working pretty quick. Sets to deliver. Just misses the outer edge of the plate. 2-2 now. Evened up again. And Hurd will get him swinging again. Back-to-back strikeouts. If you go back to last inning, it's actually back-to-back-to-back strikeouts. It's got 3 in a row right now.
Yeah, it's definitely building some momentum there on the mound there. Definitely a good sign for this North Georgia defense.
Ooh, couldn't get that one over. It's low and away. Ball 1. This is Connor Berry at the plate, designated hitter. He's not playing any defense today. Outside again. Ball 2. Swings, and that'll be strike one. Florida Southern dugout's been very lively today. More so than the Nighthawk dugout. This will be grounded to short. It'll be an easy out. Break the strikeout streak, though.
And that'll take us to the bottom of the fourth. This game's still knotted up at 1 apiece. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Established in 1984 in nearby Clearmont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, the bottom of the fourth inning. Connor Frost in the batter's box for North Georgia.
Previous series, batting series for the Nighthawks ended with a Sosa strikeout and a Bowman flyout. Frost will watch strike one. Swings for strike two. Pulled his back foot out there. That pitch will be high, 1-2. Fouls that one to the dugout on the left side. Still 1-2. Frost watches another one there, and a good eye. Just outside for 2-2 count. McCarthy can't get that one over the plate in the zone. Now it's going to be a full count. Frost has worked himself all the way back. One pitch away from a walk. One pitch away from a strikeout. But there will be something here. Swung at, lined to Connor Berry at first base.
Nice catch there from the first baseman.
So bring up Brady Skipper. Flew out to end the second inning in his first at bat. See if he can get on this time. Swings a strike one. That one's just outside. Ball one. 1-1. That one's fouled towards the field house. Doesn't hit it though. Counts 1-2. Good eye there from Skipper. Makes the count 2-2 now. They're going to say he went, and that'll be a drop third strike. And it was a strikeout for Skipper.
Now batting number 4, Jack Davis.
Last man in the lineup, Jack Davis. 2 outs, no one on. And they'll watch strike one.
Nice pitch there from Makati.
That one's lined deep into left field. And it's going to be over. That's a home run for Jack Davis. That'll give the Nighthawks their first lead of the day. 1-run lead. 2-1 now. Big home run there for Jack Davis.
Davis got all of that one.
Dugout was excited about that one, for sure. Home run was sponsored by the Dahlonega Fitness Center.
He knows that
Now
Maxime likes that left side of the field. He said, I'll match you.
absolutely. I'll give the Nighthawk dugout some life. Potter watches for 1-0. Fouled over the dugout. Well, just short of the dugout. Hit the net. One and one for Apata.
According to the press box, this is the first time we've ever led this team in the 4 times we've played them.
It's a big moment for this team then. Apata swings, and he's going to try and jog, because that is a drop third again. Won't get there. Still an easy out.
And so that'll take us to the 5th inning, but not before the Nighthawks can take the lead in this one. They're up 2-1 now, heading into the fifth. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
So if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership, now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log on to beavertoyotacumming.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in minutes.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
I need to try it first.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, ready to get things going in the fifth inning. Today's fifth inning is presented by Moore's Hardware and Lumber, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Grounder there from Safarwich. Was fielded well by Bowen. And bounced to Levensteins. Safarwich dove for first. You don't see that very often. And they got the out. Now Cortez is ahead 1-0. Swings and pops this one into left. Fielded by Sosa. Will be out number 2. It's 2 flyouts today for Cortez. In the second and now in the fifth.
Nighthawks defense making quick work of this Mocs offense in the fifth.
Have not allowed a hit since the home run for Safarwich in the second. Hoping to continue that. It's Hurd with strike 1 over the plate for Roshan Riley. Roshan Riley won't go there. It'll be 1-1. Hurd puts that one outside. Was trying to throw a breaking ball off the plate there. Couldn't get it to start over it though. He gets Riley swinging right there. It's fouled off into the backstop. 2-2, 2 outs. No runners on for Riley. Like Cortez, he also flew out to end the second inning, and this will be, and is out number 3 for the Nighthawks defense.
So Nighthawks defense making quick work of the Mocs as we are heading into the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation,
Back with you here in Dahlonega as we get set to get things going here in the bottom of the fifth. Jace Bowen in the batter's box for North Georgia.
Had a double and an RBI in his second at bat in the third inning. He'll watch strike one. It's the first time this game that he hasn't had a runner on, namely Opata, and he'll line out to center field for out number one.
Now batting number 23, Riley Frost.
So bring up the DH, Riley Frost. No hits this game, no strikeouts this game, but he's been on base twice via a walk. In the first and in the third. He'll watch strike one. He's done a great job fighting his way through his at-bats today. This time, though, he'll start 0-2.
Very aggressive strike call there from home plate ump.
Not the first call today that fans have questioned. There were numerous calls in the first game, really on both sides, that were met with disagreement from the fans. That'll be ball one inside. So now it's 1-2 for Frost, Riley Frost. One out. Still got a breeze going from right to left. This pitch will be low. 2-2 now. Finally, the Mocs have some action over in the bullpen. A couple of guys over there tossing a ball. Still got their hoodies on, though. Don't know who's going to be coming on, likely in the next inning or two, to take McCarthy's space. 2-2 after the foul ball. Grounded to third baseman. Hops, throws. Riley Frost will be out.
Now batting number 21, Nick Levenstein.
Now stepping to the plate will be Nick Levensteins. 2 outs. Had a 3-run homer in the first game, but this game he's had a walk and a strikeout. Struck out in the first. Walked to load the bases in the third. And unfortunately, McCarthy stranded 3 runners that inning. McCarthy's up, Levensteins is up 1-0. That'll be out number 3.
And that'll take us to the 6th. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
Greatness. Greatness is defined as striving to succeed. It is giving everything you have to achieve your goals. It's not defined by the numbers of games you lose, the numbers of shots you miss, but it's the risk in failing that will define your greatness. You earn it by showing up early, by pushing yourself every day, by working harder than everyone else. And when you've reached that point of giving up, you don't. Most people are good. Others are great. Find your greatness.
Back with you here in Dahlonega for some six-inning action between the Mocs and the Nighthawks. Today's sixth inning is presented by Rains Grading, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Deontay Starks at the plate, swings at the second pitch, fouls it. It'll be 1-1. Hurd is still in. This is the sixth inning. That one's grounded through short and third. Will be a base hit for Deontay Starks. It's a first hit since Bryce Safrowich's second inning solo home run. Now Elrico Riley will step up. The base hit to lead off in the game. Okay, there's a pickoff attempt by Matthew Hurd. Trying to catch Deontay Starks slipping. Couldn't get him, though. Elrico Riley had a base hit in the first inning. A fly out in the third. It bunts there. Advances the runner. But it's going to be a sac bunt. So he could not beat the toss.
Number 42, Jevin Relaford.
Making way for Jevin Relaford. Coach will take a mound visit, bring in the infield.
A couple members of the North Georgia softball team in attendance here as well, as they have a big few days coming up in the Captain D's Surf and Turf Classic. Doubleheaders against Florida Southern and King, both on Sunday and Monday over at Haynes and Carolyn Hill Stadium, just to the right of us. So should be in for some pretty good games at the end of the weekend going into Monday.
Looks like the coach just wanted to discuss a little strategy now with a runner in scoring position, the tying run in scoring position. Go ahead, run at the plate. And Jevin Relaford. That one's just over the outside of the plate. But it's going to be ball one. Good fake there from Hurd, but Deontay Starks, the runner on second, was ready for it. Soft throw. Probably would have gotten back even if he wasn't ready. There's a bunt, but it's foul. That'll put the count at 1-1. Oh, that one gets away from second baseman. I believe that was Connor Frost. Could not get the grab on the pickoff attempt. And Starks will advance to third. Zapata had to come in and save that play from getting any worse. So now Starks at third, Relaford at the plate.
Makes things a little
1-1
easier here.
Delivers. It'll be ball 2. This one's grounded to third, holds the runner, and they'll still get the out. Relaford is about a step, maybe half a step short, being safe there.
Number 6, Jeff.
That's not what Relaford wanted. If he got it to the other side, it might have been a run. Even if he got it to short, might have been a run.
Good job there from Bowen, though, to get the throw to first in time.
Absolutely. Looks like an intentional walk is going to be called here for LaCory. Which will bring up Mitch Donofrio, second baseman. Was out in his first at-bat and struck out in his second at-bat in the fourth. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Defensively, plays at first or second. And check swing makes contact there. Luckily for Donofrio, it's foul. And so the count will only move to 0-1 instead of out number 3. That's what that likely would have been had it been fair. This one's fouled right back at me and Robert. Thank goodness for the net.
Always got to be thankful for the net.
Donofrio moves down 0-2. Matthew Hurd still on the mound in control. And fans are voicing their displeasure at the ump's call for ball 1 there. It sounds like a lot of fans thought that was strike 3. So Matthew Hurd will try and bring it in a little bit closer to the middle of the strike zone this time and try and get it. It was grounded to third. Delivers, and it's out number 3 anyways.
And that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th after the Nighthawks defense stood strong there. We'll see the offense take the field. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operated by Barnes & Noble and is located in the Chastity Building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ung.bncollege.com for all your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season.
back with you here in Dahlonega as Josh Sosa steps into the batter's box here for North Georgia.
Pitching substitution coming into the inning for the Mocs. It's Mitchell Leroy, right-handed pitcher, listed at 6'3". He's a senior from Hillsborough Community College. It'll be ball one on his first pitch. I want to be in for a strike for Josh Sosa. He's had 2 strikeouts so far today, or at least in this game. Looking to change the trend here. 2-1. Swings at that one inside, and it's going to be 2-2 now.
Sun's starting to set here in Dahlonega. Lights are starting to come on here at the Steiner.
Temperature dropping as well. Just like that pitch, dropping out of the strike zone for ball 3. This will be fouled up, likely behind the press box. Ooh. Actually think it landed right next to the door of the press box.
That's why we're thankful for roofs and we're thankful for nets.
Yep, absolutely. Full count here. Josh Sosa. And that's going to be inside, ball 4. Josh Sosa changes the trend there. Switches from a strikeout to a walk.
Now batting number 24, Edwin Bowman.
Now Bowman will take a moment to find the sign from third base coach Cantrell. Then he'll step in with Sosa on first. And that bunt attempt there from Bowman was fouled over to the on-deck circle for the Nighthawks. So 0-1 for Bowman. Steps back in. Mitchell Leroy was looking
almost looked like a bunt attempt there from Bowman, but it's going to be called a ball.
That one's fouled. Counts 1-2 for Edwin Bowman. Struck out in the second inning and ended the third inning with a flyout. Leroy delivers. And Bowman fights that one off. Fouls it over to the Nighthawk dugout.
Good job by Bowman battling here.
Keeps the count at 1-2. Pickoff attempt there is unsuccessful, and the ball gets away from first baseman Jeff LaCory, but not far enough away for Sosa to attempt a steal to second. Delivers that one's outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. Leroy sets, gets the signal from the catcher, delivers. And it's going to be grounded through the gap into right field. So that'll be a base hit for Edwin Bowman.
Nice job by Bowman to get on base, especially with no outs in this inning. Got 2 runners on.
Sosa at second, Bowman at first after the single. No outs for Coach Cantrell and the squad. Connor Frost. Ooh, Leroy wanted to pick off there, but he didn't have anybody to throw it to. Did a good job there, Leroy did, holding on to the ball. So it would have been a free bag likely for both runners if he had let that one fly. Frost shows a bunt, but pulls it back, and it's 1-0. First baseman playing way in here. Really the whole infield is expecting the bunt. And that one's going to be popped up. First baseman snags, and now he's actually all the way over at third base. You don't really see that very often. But
Bold strategy, but seemed to pay off there.
Definitely excited for that one. Now Brady Skipper comes to the plate. 2 runners on. He flew out to end the second inning. And he struck out just before Jack Davis's solo home run to take the lead. I believe that was to take the lead. Yes, it was. He watches ball 1. Again, Bowman on first, Sosa on second. After Skipper watches strike 1 go by. Just trying to make sure that Leroy still knows how to throw a strike. Not giving him anything for free.
No handouts here.
And this one's lined into left. Left fielder can't get to it. It's going to get all the way to the wall. It'll be Sosa that scores. Bowman to third. It'll be a double, a stand-up double for Brady Skipper.
Nice job from Skipper bringing Sosa home, extending their lead to 3-1 now in this game.
And home run man Jack Davis steps into the plate. Looking to work a little bit more magic. Only 1 out. Still a good breeze from right to left. Just on the way the flags are waving, it looks like it might have gotten a little bit stronger. Davis watches ball 1. And he'll watch strike 1 as well. That one's inside. Davis makes a move to avoid it. It won't be hit by the pitch, but it was close. 2-1. He'll watch strike 2. Hasn't swung yet this at bat. Leroy delivers. Davis swings and does not make contact.
Back up to bat, number 28, Andrew Zapata.
This will bring up Andrew Zapata. Back to the top of the lineup. Again, it's Bowman on third and Skipper on second.
Zapata struck out his last time at bat. We'll see if we can get some redemption here.
He's got a base hit, a walk, and a strikeout in that order. With 2 outs. He'll watch. I believe that was ball 1, yes. He'll watch ball 2 as well. Catcher does not catch it, but he keeps it in front of him. Does a good enough job there, making sure Bowman can't come home. (2-0) for Opata. He'll watch strike 1. Again, just trying to see if Leroy was going to give him the bag for free there. This one's grounded over the pitcher, bounces way high, and the second baseman can't get it. That one popped so high off the ground that it got into the outfield, and Opata scores 2 runs right there.
Number 29, Chase Bowen.
Nighthawks having their best inning of this 2-game series so far. 3 runs scored in the bottom of the 6th.
Potter on first. Bowen up now. And he bloops this one in center. And the bats have come alive here for North Georgia here in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23, Riley Frost.
2 outs and 2 runners on. Riley Frost, the designated hitter, will step up. He has 2 walks and a ground out today in this game. He'll watch strike 1. Just trying to make sure the nerves of the base runners aren't getting to Leroy on the mound. Delivers, and it's strike 2.
Probably the last place he wants Opata is right behind him out of sight. See, like a beeline to third at any moment.
Third baseman's not covering the bag yet either. He's playing a little bit closer to it. And this one's going to get away, so Opata is going to get the bag anyways. Both runners will advance, actually. Bowen to second. Be 1-2 now. Riley Frost has done a great job today with plate discipline. 2 walks, and even though he grounded out in the 5th, he still fought all the way back from, I believe it was 0-2 to a full count. One and 2. Outside, 2-2. Catcher does a good enough job again, keeping the ball in front of him. Two and 2. Roy gets the sign. Sets. Delivers. And he can't get it over the plate again. 3-2. Riley Frost in his full counts today. He's really thrived here.
It's a big pitch coming up here for Leroy. The full count, 2 outs.
Steps off and gives a weak little fake toss towards second base, just to try and get Bowen to take a step back. Frost fouls that one off over Coleman Fieldhouse. Full count still, 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. Anything down in the outfield to score a run. Probably 2. And that one's lined into the outfield, and it's going to score 2. Great piece of work there from Riley Frost. And the Nighthawks will take a 7-1 lead.
That was right on cue, Cooper.
Now batting number 21, Nick Levenstein.
And now Nick Levenstein's. Well, he won't take the plate yet, but he's up next, as this will be the end of the day for Mitchell Leroy.
So we'll have a pitch and change coming up here for the Mocs.
Had a bad day playing now from the press box for Mitchell Leroy.
I'd say it's been a pretty good day up to this point, until the bottom of the 6th. 5 runs let up here.
As soon as Number 19 is now on the mound for Florida Southern College. Number 19 is Kerry Wright, right-handed pitcher, listed at 6'4", 250. From Orlando, Florida, and previous school was Houston. I believe that is Houston University. Have to check on that.
It is indeed Houston.
And Wright finishes up his warm-up pitches.
Wright's only pitched 1 inning this year against West Florida, allowing a hit in that game.
Third pitcher of this game for the Mocs. Catcher won't get this one cleanly. It'll get to the backstop almost. That'll give Frost a free bag. After the pitching substitution, looks like the Moccasins defense was caught slacking a little bit. Seem to have lost their mojo from game 1. Want to know, Levenstein swings and misses. 1-1. Levy struck out in the first, walked in the third, got out in the 5th. But he's up 2-1 here. And this one's going to be popped up to center field. Way high, moonshot, but nonetheless, out number 3.
And that'll take us to the 7th inning. When up for the Nighthawks can pour on 5 runs to take a 7-1 lead. We'll be right back with the 7th inning here on the Nighthawks Sports Network. Back with you here in Dahlonega, getting ready to start the 7th inning here. Today's 7th inning is presented by Zaxby's of Dahlonega, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Pitching substitution this inning, it's Ben Koch, number 17. And fans got very hype for the Windies call to the bullpen.
The right-handed pitcher, sophomore from Norcross, Georgia.
He's got a ball and a strike under his belt this game. As Connor Berry is at the plate and the count's 1-1. That one's hit to short. Fielded well. And it'll be out number 1. One out now for Bryce Safrowich. Has a home run in the 2nd inning and a ground out in the 5th. So there's only 2 at-bats so far. And he'll watch strike 1. And still windy there in the outfield. The lights illuminating the American flag, the Georgia flag, and the University of North Georgia flag. Still right to left. And now 1-1 for Bryce Safrowich. Delivers outside. 2-1 for Ben Koch. Needs to calm down here a little bit. Put it over the plate. Delivers. Grounded again to short. That'll be out number 2. Now the catcher, Julio Cortez, will step up to the plate with 2 outs. Both of his at-bats were flyouts in the 2nd and 5th innings, respectively. Fincoke delivers. Be high, ball 1. This will be line to right, and actually be a 3rd flyout for Cortez.
So North Georgia's defense making quick work of that one, taking us to the bottom of the 7th. Don't go anywhere because we got plenty of action coming your way here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waltonco.com.
Back with you here in Dahlonega in the 7th inning stretch as Josh Sosa will step into the batter's box for North Georgia.
Score 7-1 here in Bob Stein Stadium. Wind actually dropping now after the break. And without throwing a pitch, the catcher decides that he needs to have a talk with the pitcher.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him.
Not really sure what they would need to be talking about before the first pitch of the inning's thrown. Can't score any runs on defense, so.
Sosa walked his last time at bat.
2 strikeouts before that walk. After Sosa, we'll have Bowman and Frost guaranteed. Bowman, the only one who's gone on base. Well, no. Sosa walked. That's on base. Bowman, the only one with a hit so far this game, though. Out of Sosa, Bowman, and Frost. Connor Frost, that is. And Sosa will have a 1-1 count. Makes contact, but it's foul. Doesn't make it to third base. It'll be 1-2 now for him.
Almost fair there from Sosa.
Delivers. Fouls it again. This time it does get past third base. Actually bounces off the foul wall and gets just into the open Moccasin bullpen. Still 1-2. Wright sets and delivers. This will be a drop third. It'll count as a strikeout, but Sosa could not beat the drop third. That'll be 1 out for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 7th. Bowman in. Pitches inside, but he swings. It'll be strike 1. That one's in the dirt. Gets to the backstop. 1-1. Bowman steps back in. Fouls that one off the net. Comes back over to the pitcher. Impressive, actually.
Good discipline at the plate from Bowman. Just hanging
on.
on.
Protecting so far. And that'll be a strikeout for Bowman.
Now batting, number 9, Connor Frost.
Connor Frost will be looking to get his first base hit of the game here. That'll be ball 1. It'll be ball 2. Frost way ahead. Carey right on the mound. And he'll get strike 1 over the plate right there. That one's going to be in the dirt for ball 3. Good eye there from Connor Frost. Taken after his brother Riley Frost, who's had incredible plate discipline today. And that'll be in the dirt. And Connor Frost will take first.
Good discipline from Frost there to get on first. 2 outs in the inning.
Skipper looks for the signal from Coach Cantrell now that there's a base runner. 2 outs after strikeouts from Sosa and Bowman. So we popped out of play. Skipper will go down 0-1. This one's popped into left. Likely, yep, it will be out number 3.
And that'll take us to the 8th. Neither team able to come away with any scores there. Still North Georgia up big in this one. We'll be right back for the 8th inning here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, top of the 8th inning. Today's 8th inning is presented by Mason Tractor, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Stepping in for you here is Roshan Riley. He's got a fly out and an out and 2 at-bats.
Now batting number 13.
Watches ball 1. Checks at strike 1.
Mocs are starting to run out of time here as they're trying to climb back into this game.
Sun's completely set. Can see the airplanes in the sky. Oh. The 1. The lights are all the way on here at Lynn Cottrell Park, Bob Stein Stadium. 1 and 2 for Roshan Riley. And Koch, still on the mound, strikes him out. Got him swinging there. He'll be out number 1. And one will go around the infield for returning to the mitt of Ben Koch. Now, bottom of the lineup, Deontay Starks for the Florida Southern Moccasins. Trailing 7-1. That one's fouled off towards the field house. Starks watches that one go by. It was low and outside. It'll be 1-1 now.
Was able to get on base at his last at bat, so Trying to repeat that here. Just 1 out in the inning.
Struck out in the 3rd. Got a base hit in the 6th. Now, he's looking to improve here in the top of the 8th. He's got a 2-1 count. 1 out. This one's lined into right, and it's going to drop for a base hit.
Back-to-back base hits for him.
Starting to turn it around here. So bring the top of the lineup, Elrico Riley. He had a base hit to lead off today, and since then, he's put the ball in play, but not in a spot where he could get to a bag. And this is an opportunity for 2, and they'll get it. Disaster for Elrico Riley.
Great double play there from the Nighthawks defense, and that'll bring out their offense here in the 8th. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
So if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership, now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log into beavertoyotacoming.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in minutes.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
I need to try it first.
Back with you here in Dahlonega. It's the bottom of the 8th. Jack Davis getting a crack at it here.
Number 4, Jack Davis.
Had a go-ahead homer in the 4th. Since then, Moccasins have been all but silent. And the Nighthawks erupted in the bottom of the 6th with 5 runs to make it 7-1. Now Jack Davis is up 1-0. This one's popped up. It's going to be not out of play, but the catcher didn't catch it, but I guess they're going to say it was an infield fly.
Interesting call there.
Thought that had to be in fair play for that to be called, but unless they were going to call obstruction by the on-deck batter, that at the time was Andrew Zapata. Now at the plate. And he'll swing at strike 1.
Zapata back up. Had a base hit and 2 RBI last time he was at bat.
Yes, he did. Led off the Nighthawks with a base hit in the 1st. The ball does not come cleanly out of Jevin Relaford's glove there, and he can't make a good throw over to the first baseman, so that'll be a base hit for Andrew Zapata. And once again, Bowen has a base runner as he steps in.
Zapata's had himself a nice game today.
Yes, he has. Bowen hasn't had a bad game himself either. And they're not going to get Zapata. Water remains wet. It's just too fast.
That is the big debate. If water is wet, but nevertheless, Opata's going to get on second.
This one doesn't get by third baseman. Had issues with his glove earlier. I wonder if that was the same case here. He's able to stop Opata from advancing to third, but not able to get Bowen out at first. And now it'll be Riley Frost. Had a 2 RBI base hit in the 6th. And he'll watch strike 1. Hit Cozy. 1-1 here. Had a walk in the first, walk in the third, grounded out in the 5th, and had that 2 RBI base hit in the 6th. Now here he is, bottom of the 8th. 2-1. Second baseman shadows. Fakes. Right delivers, but it's outside. 3-1. Potter goes back to the bag for a moment. As the catcher, as the pitcher receives the ball from the catcher. Leads off again. No shadow this time. And this one's going to be popped well out of play. And, wouldn't you know it, another full count for Riley Frost.
He's been the king of those today. Able to work his way all the way back.
I believe that is now 5 full counts in this game for him. Not very often that happens, and he'll be walked for a 3rd time. And that'll load the bases. Only 1 out here for Levensteins. Never too late for a little Levensteins magic.
It's probably the last person Mocs want to see here at home plate. Bases loaded after that 3-run homer last game.
Yep. Only 6:50, but it is pitch black dark outside. Just the lights here in the stadium. Levensteins will watch ball 1 outside. And this is shot deep into right center. Gets to the wall. It's going to be at least a double. And it's going to be a bases clearing double. That's three RBIs there for Nick Levensteins.
Nick Levenstein's having himself a day here.
And that'll make it 10-1, favoring the Nighthawks as Josh Sosa steps in. 3 strikeouts, but a walk in the 6th. Now all he has to do, well, that's going to be popped up and in fair territory. It's going to be out number 2. That one was caught by third baseman Roshan Riley. And here we have Edwin Bowman. 1 base hit in the 6th. 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Bowman striking out his last time at bat. We'll see if he can fix some things here.
See if he can improve and redeem himself with a base hit that'll score Levensteins, maybe. Good eye there, though, watching ball 1. Swings at that one, and now he's down 1-2. 2 outs. Levenstein's on second after the bases clearing double. Nighthawks pouring it on in this second game of the doubleheader. And Deuce is wild. 2-2. 2 outs and a runner on second. And the shortstop fields this one. That's Relaford. And the throw's going to be in time. A great play from Relaford to end the inning.
So that'll take us to the top of the 9th. Mocs down to their last 3 outs here. Not before Nick Levensteins can pour on 3 more here to make this a 10-1 ball game. We'll be right back with you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and
Back with you here in Dahlonega to kick off this 9th inning at the Steiner. Today's 9th inning is presented by Carter Lumber, an official partner of North Georgia Baseball.
Jevin Relaford just made a great play to get out of the bottom of the 8th, where the Nighthawks put up 3 runs, but him and the Moccasins are going to need to be even greater because they need 9 runs just to force a 10th inning. Relaford's up 2-0. That's fouled. It's going to be out number 1. Correction, that fly out there was actually number 4, Grady McGuire. Listed at 5'11", 185, a junior from Wharton High School.
Mock's running out of options here.
And this will be at the plate right now, number 6, I believe. That is Jeff LaCory. Okay. Thought we might have back-to-back pinch hitters here, but just Grady McGuire was the pinch hitter on that flyout.
He's intentionally walked on his last at-bat.
And looks like he might be able to do that again here, or get a regular walk for himself. But not if Coke has something to say about it, as he puts strike 1 over the plate there. Should Coke finish the inning with the lead, he would be credited with a save. Matthew Hurd would be credited with a win. I believe it would be Eric McCarthy credited with a loss.
Coke's done a good job stepping in for Hurd here.
Full count for LaQuarrie. Yes, Ben Coke has done an incredible job out of the bullpen for Matthew Hurd. Mocs have 2 outs left. Make it 1. They're down to their final out. It was a tough day for Jeff LaCory. He bounced into a double play in his first at-bat, struck out in the 4th. His only trip on the base path was an intentional walk that did not. He ended up being stranded, and then he just struck out there, so redemption for him will only come from a 9-run, 2-out rally, starting with Mitch Donofrio, who is up 1-0 in the count. Coke delivers. It's over the plate. Breaking ball, strike 1. And 1 for Donofrio. Watches, that one was high. 2-1. He didn't out to end the first inning in his first at bat. Struck out in the 4th and grounded out to end the 6th. And now he'll watch as his count improves to 3-1. Delivers. This one's fouled. That'll make it to the Mocs bullpen, which does not see any action right now. Now it's a full count. 2 outs. And the Mocs in need of a miracle. Coke delivers. And this is popped into left. Deep into left. And over. That's going to be a home run for Mitch Donofrio.
Mock's still alive in this one.
Not done yet, Donofrio says. He trots to home. Quick trip around the bases there. And now after the home run and 10-2 ball game, we'll have a pinch hitter, number 29. That is Ryan Magdique. Plays outfield and first base. Listed at 6'5", 240 from Beamsville, Ontario. Cisco College from Canada.
So the Canadian here trying to keep Mock's hopes alive.
Magdique stands in, lefty, 1-1. Check swings, but it's a strike on the inside of the plate. 1-2 for Magdique. This could be the final strike, final pitch. If Koch is able to place it around him. Delivers. And this is lined into center. And Opada makes the catch. That'll be the game.
And that'll do it for us here in Dahlonega. Your final score, 10-2, as the Nighthawks split games 1 and 2 today with the Mocs. We'll be back on air tomorrow at noon for coverage of Game 3 of the series from Cooper Wow, Robert DiClemente, and the rest of the Nighthawk Sports Network crew. Thanks so much for watching. Again, your final score from Dahlonega, 10-2. We will see you tomorrow.